On this episode of Corolla Restoration, we have a carburetor and stuff, an adapter plate, and a fuel pump. Oh, trust me guys, I was really trying to make the stock carburetor work, but it just doesn't work. This is a carburetor we got off Walmart. It was about $55. It is a clone of a Weber 3838, which means it's not progressive. Both the butterflies open at the same time. 3236, there's a primary and secondary. This one, they open at the same time. And to bolt this up, we also have an adapter plate. Thanks to Jason. Thank you, Jason. 3TC4AC, packaged in the USA. Where was it made? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I just know we need to take off the top part of this body. Okay, there is a tiny little C-clip here. Check that out. Top portion should just lift up. Yep. And then, yeah, if you look at this carb, it looks pretty decent. Like the casting and the finish of it. Well, those are unknown. And only one says 170, but they should be the same. Okay, after doing a lot of internet research, I came back empty-handed. So I'm just going to try to manually measure everything. I'm going to say the primary jets are about 160. So I have the air correction jet here. If we zero this out and measure it with these calipers, it's about 180. But the stamp on top says 170. So for the left side of the choke, it's actually 45. This little C-clip. We're going to see how fast we can get this done. But yeah, we're going to take this perfectly good running car and, yeah, destroy it. Okay, we're just going to zap off the air filter to undo this EGR clamp. We're going to lift this up, take off this vacuum that's already fallen off, and this breather, and then just start unplugging stuff. Okay, our main feed line. Pull off this plate, then pull off this plate. Taking this carburetor off way too many times, but this time it's not going back on, and I'm going to disconnect all these vacuum lines. I'm not going to have any idea where any of them go if I take them off. So okay, so that has been sitting around since the 1980s probably. Should probably Loctite these. This is probably thread locker. It's all nasty and can't even read anything. Wipe off any excess. Make sure you don't put this adapter plate backwards. That is port matched. If I flip it around the other way, it's gonna run, but it's gonna be shitty. Tight spot just because the adapter plate. We will use the gasket they supplied us, even though it's kind of wrinkled. And we can just slam dunk this here. It's just hitting this thing. Okay, so there's the fuel line just going straight into the carb. Will it cause a fire? I don't think so. Would you look at that? Okay, so I stole the original linkage from the original carb that had the little section for the step down, and I bolted it up right there. So it does actuate, right? It's not indexed, so I just tightened it, and there's a locking tab. Bend it over. Let's try doing that. And what I like using is these universal adjusters here. Almost right on. But this actually didn't take that long. I got the transmission kick down right there. The adjuster is up to the max. I got to bend that bracket back a little more. Safety wired that. Actually, we can kind of, this is what I was doing here. Yeah, we can show you guys the secret. Okay, we are going on a test drive. Shift's way too early. First impression, it is definitely a lot more responsive, but the throttle is almost too sensitive. And then I had to adjust the linkage because it kept upshifting too early. And then right now I just put this stack on just to see what's up, and the hood closes, but it's a little too tall. It turned on. I didn't have to even pump the gas. It's the next morning and I've decided to clean this engine bay. I mean, you can't have this nice shiny carb and this greasy, dirty engine bay. Loose. Literally. Some of the parts I'm trying to clean is literally all this nasty grease. Let's not forget last time the distributor cap filled up with water and I was misfiring everywhere. So sometimes washing your engine bay, you just end up with more issues. I mean, okay, let's try this shank style lug nut. Better than nothing. Unintentionally diluted it already. Let's get this greasy AC compressor and this power steering pump. Sprinkle some onto the cross member. Ultimate test is to see if this thing starts up. Okay, well there it is. Engine bay is pretty dang clean. Okay, fully dried, no misfire. I think we're good. Okay, so you would think I'm done, but no. I still have to add this choke. I just need a ignition on signal. Got my test light here. I have the accessory on the key, and I want power with ignition on, so the key is on the on position. There we go. Use this wire. I'm going to cut, crimp it, and we install. It was one of these, and then we can just slam dunk that just like that. But for now, it's better than before. Okay, and I also said I had this electric fuel pump, but we're just gonna leave this in the car just in case something happens, because these mechanical ones are pretty decent, and I just replaced that one. "5:30 in the morning. It is 48 degrees. Let's see if this thing likes a cold start. Give it more gas. Let's just hold it there. Okay, so cold start's not the greatest. It still likes to stall when it's cold when I put it in reverse, so I'm gonna have to check out that choke. But for now, we are topping off the gas, and we're going to calculate if we lose any miles per gallon. I've made it about 30 miles into my journey, and car hasn't broken down yet. Okay, back to my car 13 hours later. Let's see if it likes this cold start. Okay, there we go. This 350Z is revving at me. He's trying to race me because he's a dingus. You fucking dingus. Literally. He's trying to race a single cam. Freaking 1.8. See you later. 1.6. You got me, bro. He's literally gonna try to race me right now. We're back where we started at the gas station with 78 miles on the odometer. Let's do another click. 3.155, 25 miles per gallon. To think about it, I was getting about 26, 27 with the stock carb, so that ain't bad.